So what is Spartan racing? Well, it's an obstacle course racing event made for anyone who is willing to put in the work to push past their limits and see what they are capable of. These events take place in countries all over the world. When you talk about Spartan racing, the main topic are the three main races, which is the sprint, the super, and the beast. Each race is an extension of the last and increases in distance, number of obstacles, and toughness. The sprint is the shorter distance of the three, which is a good place to start. It's only a 5K with about 20 obstacles, and you have more chances to do this race. The second one is the super. The distance is doubled, and there are 25 obstacles in this race. It is more for endurance since it's twice the distance, but only a few more obstacles. The beast is where the challenge comes. It's a half marathon distance with 30 obstacles. This race can be tough and can be completed in between 3 to 10 hours depending on the venue and the person's skill levels. For each race, you can either race in the elite heat, which is for the pro athletes, age group, which is for people who want to compete for podiums, or open, which is for groups and people who want to have fun. Once completed all three races, you get what is called a trifecta. The medals you get come with delta wedges to form your first trifecta that you can display. The delta is a pyramid trophy that you make when you have mastered all three of the Spartan disciplines. The trifecta is only a third of this delta pyramid. The three Spartan disciplines are mind, body, and spirit. You get wedges for doing certain events, and those wedges will make up the other parts of your delta. The first part is mind, which includes workout tours and classes, and also becoming a Spartan coach or specialist. You also get a delta wedge for volunteering at the races. When you volunteer, you work at the actual event. Jobs vary between working at water stations or on obstacles or helping in the festival area. You also get a free race entry for every volunteer shift you have. The body is the standard trifecta that everybody wants to get. Other events you can use for that trifecta include stadiums and the Ultra Beasts. The Ultra is the Great Spartan Challenge. The distance is a 50K and has 60 obstacles. There are only a handful of ultras available to do, and you will be tested in every way, shape, and form. The last part of the delta is the spirit, which consists of two portions. The first is Hurricane Heat, which is a team-based challenge that you go through with a group of people. There are two types of Hurricane Heats, and they are the 4-hour or the 12-hour. The second part of the spirit is the Agoge, which is a Spartan training event that teaches you basic survival, hunting, and training techniques of ancient Spartan men. There are only 5 to 7 Agoge events a year, and you have to meet specific requirements and certifications in order to do these races. So what is the problem that we are having here? The problem is, where do we find all this information? In order to find any of it, one must have to ask lots of questions and network at events and do heavy online research to find out any of this. But there is a simple solution. We can add more links to the pages. We can make the topics a lot easier to find, and we can also utilize the blog posts for this information. There is so much more you can do with Spartan racing than just the 3 basic events. They're just the beginning of a challenge, but everything is doable in all Spartan experiences. Spartan racing is not just about racing, it's a community of like-minded people who support and encourage you through every race and every obstacle. Spartan is not just racing, it's a way of life. The values and lessons you've learned through training and completing the races is what matters the most.